Hi, my name's Charles and you're listening to Shop Free Mart's audio broadcast. If you're new to our YouTube channel, please click the red subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. You'll also see a small bell icon. If you click that, that will notify you when we make an update or post a new recording. If you wish to go to our Shop Free Mart website, go to our About page. There's a direct link. So without further ado, let's go to today's presenter.
So here we go. A great leader of mine, a mentor actually, who I miss dearly, Dr. Miles Monroe, said, the problem with society today is that we spend so much time making a living instead of making a difference. The problem with society today is that we spend so much time making a living instead of making a difference. This call today is going to be a very emotional call, I believe, in the vein of those very powerful words by Dr. Monroe. So I want you to get ready. Get your pen and paper, take some notes, because I want this to be a very open call, especially during a time of testimonies. So here, when I look at Shop Free Mart, this is what I see. I see Shop Free Mart as a train. And it is a train that has all these different cabooses. We have the awesome products that we hear, these wonderful testimonies about every day on these calls. That's one caboose. Then we have the unbelievable compensation plan, how we're rewarded for sharing this awesome company and these wonderful products. That's another caboose. Then there our good friend, Mr. Tom Green, our illustrious technology guy and marketing guru, and his wonderful team that helps us move along. That's another caboose. The customer service department, what a refreshing experience being able to literally calls a company and actually talk to someone. And they're so helpful and so kind and so nice. That's part of this train. That's another caboose. And then you have Mr. John Austin himself and his advisors and his leadership team that keeps us going, that keeps us in front of innovation and those kinds of things that make a company grow. That's another caboose. All these cabooses connected together to make up this train we see and know all together as Shop Free Mart. Now, I say this, as great a train as it is, as powerful as it looks, this train isn't going anywhere without an engine. I believe you all would agree with that. So I'm convinced that the engine that drives this great train lies in you and in me. It lies in us, the current and the future members of Shop Free Mart. It's inside of us. And you know what that is? It's what we're going to talk about today. It's what we're going to focus on today. That engine is your why, our why. So my question to you this morning is, what is your why? That's the question I want to focus on today, and my hope is at the end of this call, we will all have a renewed vigor and excitement to go out there and share Shop Free Mart with the world. I want our open lines today after I'm finished presenting. I want you to come on this line and share your testimonies of what these products are doing, but I also want you to share with us what your why is. Why are you doing what you're doing? And I really do believe that we're going to hear some incredible stories today. So think of what it is that's driving you to really be a part of this wonderful company. So again, I ask the question, what is your why? What motivates you to be a member and to be on these calls every day? Why are you here? Don't get me wrong now. I'm happy that every one of you are here, but are you just here to hang out? Or are you here to make a difference? Some of you may say, Brother CJ, my why is, I just want to stay healthy. I just want to feel good again. So many years of my life has been wrecked with pain and discomfort, and I finally found a way to feel better, and that's really what it is for me. I just want to help people so they can experience the results I am experiencing. Some of you are saying that my why is I'm just tired of being broke all the time. Always carrying around all these change in my pocket instead of a wad of $100 bills. How many of you know what I'm talking about? I heard someone say one time, I was listening to a guy speaking, he said, I'm always broke, carrying around so much change in my pocket, pennies, nickels, and dimes, that people hear me coming even from around the corner. They always know when I was coming on the scene. And it was because of all the jingling and noise in my pocket. He said, I got so tired of that, finally got serious about my business. I dug my heels in, got focused, disciplined, intentional about my business, and in less than a year, he was financially free. Why? Because he was tired. He was sick and tired of being broke. So again, I asked the question, what is your why? Maybe it's just you want to pay some bills and pay off your debt. I know, I ask my wife all the time, what would you do if you had X amount of dollars? And the first thing she always says is, I'll pay off all my bills and get it. I think most women do that. I don't know why. It's like, me, I'm thinking, man, I'm going to go on a cruise. I'm going to go and buy a house. I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to help people. The first thing she thought of was, I'm going to pay off my bills. And I understand why. Because, none of us like to be burdened with debt. Excuse me, and just all these bills that come in the mail every single month, So if that's what your why is, that's fine. Some of you, it may be that you're just tired of creditors calling your house, and you always have to ignore those calls, or sometimes you give the phone to your children or your kids, and get them lying on the phone saying something like, my mommy said she's not home. How many of you have been there? Maybe your why is that you just want to hang out with some cool people on noonday every day, just listening to some of these cool conversations that we have every day that's informative, that's inspiring, that make us really draw into what this company is all about. Some of you, the why is that you love the support and camaraderie you feel every day. Just by being a part of being a part of this is what motivates you. I don't know. Maybe for you, that's what it is. Maybe it's that you just want to give back. For some of you and me, that you just want to create massive wealth, so that you can help a lot of people. I've talked to people in this company that's a part of this company, and that's their goal. They want to build as much the wealth and as much money as they possibly can, so that they can really truly go out and make a difference. How many of you know that we can have a desire and a heart to help people, but if we don't have any money and we're broke, that's always going to be just a heart and a desire. But there are people in this company that want to not only be millionaires, but help other people become millionaires. Other people become financially set, where they can create generational wealth for themselves and their family for generations and generations to come. That might be your motivation. That might be your why. I know for me, sometimes I think of what it is that you really want to do, CJ. And I want to be, involved with making a change in life. Some of you are there might want to be a missionary, or maybe you financially support missionaries around the world who are putting their lives on the line every day to share the love and the good news. For some of you, it may be, you want to be that person that has enough money to put all your family members in school, that they will get a supreme education at a prestigious university, whether it be here in the U.S. or abroad, and money would not be an issue. For some of you, that why may be that you had a terrible experience where one of your loved ones got sick, and they didn't make it, and you didn't know about Free Mart at the time, and just wondered what could have happened had you known about Shop Free Mart. And now that you know about it, you want to make sure that same experience is not had by anybody else. So it motivates you to go there and share these products, these wonderful products, these life-changing products with people and individuals who are sick and hurting. I know for me, I want to experience the time freedom, the financial freedom, and the physical ability. Yes, I want to stay healthy, because what would it be like if you have all the money in the world and don't have the health and the strength to be able to do the things you want to do and enjoy it? So I want to not just be financially free and have the time freedom, but have the ability, physical ability to go and do anything I want, when I want, how I want, for as long as I want, and with whomever I want to do it with. I want to help in a very positive way those individuals who are indigent, marginalized, disenfranchised, put down, ignored, and dehumanized, those who are down on their luck. That's my heart desire. And that's one of the things that keep me focused on building this business. I have great days sometimes, and sometimes I have bad days. I do a lot with this business some days, and sometimes I don't get to do a lot. But my drive to continue to do it is my why, to make a difference in other people's lives. What is your why? Why are you doing Free Mart? I want to help not just in a tangible way, but become a change agent by giving them, these individuals, hope and the future. Just be a part of that. And some of you know what I'm talking about. What about you, though? For you, it may be, I just want to, buy my products, drink my hydration water, and stay healthy. See, that's what it is for me. So my question to you is, what really gets you moving and shaken up when you stop and think about it? And let me tell you why your why is so important, especially as a member of Shop Free Mart. So listen to me. Your why keeps you focused, it keeps you grounded, it keeps all of us rooted in the cause and mission of this great company that John Austin created. Your why helps you get up on those days when you are feeling down. Your why justifies and solidifies the efforts you put into building your business. Your why keeps you stable and keeps you balanced. Your why keeps you excited with anticipation, wondering what's going to happen next in this company. You know why we get on these calls every day? Because we never know what's going to happen. You notice all these calls are different. Yeah, they're around the core of what Shop Free Mart is about. But every time I get on these calls, and it's been 2.5 years, folks, I've been on these calls. I mean, that's a lot of calls. And there's always something that's said that motivates me even more and let me know that I'm in the right place at the right time with the right company, with the right leadership, and the right bunch of people as my Free Mart nation. So there's anticipation that keeps you going. That's a why. It's your why that allows you to see the top of the mountain even before you get there. It's your why that allows you to enjoy the journey even when you have those not so nice days. How many of you experienced those days when you woke up and nothing seems to be going right? It's just a bad day. But when you have that why in your mind of what you are here for, why you are here, why you are part of this movement, then it keeps you moving forward. Your whys will keep you connected in the game. And I believe that as long as you stay in the game and you don't quit, stay in Free Mart, you cannot lose. You can only win. Some of us are going to experience great victories. We're going to win big. Some of us are going to have smaller victories, not so big, and everywhere in between. But here's the point. With Shop Free Mart, everyone wins. Not everyone wants to build a great business. Not everyone wants to build a small business. But what Shop Free Mart does is allows you the opportunity to choose where you want to be. And if you put the time, energy, effort, and commitment into it, you can accomplish anything that you want with this opportunity. I truly believe that. Not just for me, but for all of you on this call today. Now, I want you to ask yourself this question. It's a very serious question, so I want you to think about it. Whatever that why is, are you able to truly satisfy and fulfill that why by doing what you're doing right now? Not with Free Mart, but what you're doing outside of Free Mart. Or is it your way always going to be, your why, is your why always going to be something that's just out there, that's like a pipe dream? Mind you, I didn't say that to offend anyone. I'm hoping that you don't take it that way. It's just a question. Don't get me wrong. My intention is not to insult you or belittle or judge you for anything. Truth be told, a lot of people on this call love what it is that they do. They enjoy it, and that's great. But the question still stands, does it allow you to fulfill your dreams and happiness? Does it allow you to fulfill your why? You see, for me, ladies and gentlemen, I love what I do. I literally get to be involved with assisting men, young and old. I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable here, where I am able to touch their lives in a very positive way. Men that are coming from drug and alcohol addiction, from incarceration, and I help, and I have an input in helping them transition into positive role models and where they're working and they're living on their own and with pride and authority and getting their their confidence back, and becoming productive members of society. And you know what? They actually pay me to do it. But it's social work. And I'm not knocking it, but they only pay you so much in this arena. So it doesn't allow me the time freedom and the financial freedom to do all and become all I can be and fulfill my true dreams and purpose. I tell you this, I'm not going to give them the money back, even though I love what I do. My wife won't allow me to do that, but it's rewarding, but it still hinders me from being all that I can be. And so even as I do what I do, my heart desire, my why is and motivation is to be able to be in position to do more and to help more people. So what is your why? And here's the next question. What are you doing about it? In the next 2 minutes, I hope I'm going to convince you that Shop Free Mart is the answer to you fulfilling and satisfying your why. Shop Free Mart has absolutely the best products on the planet for what they do. These are products that cleanses at the cellular level. They hydrate you and give your body what it needs to perform. The nanotechnology that's involved with these products, they give the body the nutrients, the vitamins, and the minerals it needs to restore, regenerate, and maintain itself as our bodies are designed to do. These are products that are pure, no GMOs, no harmful chemicals, and products that are very, very affordable. We have absolutely the best compensation plan. John Austin has tested this compensation plan with the best companies, the biggest companies out there, and we beat them all by a mile. We get paid up to 90% of the revenue that's generated in this company that they just give back to us for doing what we just do naturally. Every one of us on here have made a recommendation or referred somebody to something. I don't know if it was a restaurant, a book, a movie, a play, a store where they can go and get something special. We do it all the day long. But every time we do it, all we get is a thank you, and that's it. What Shop Free Mart does is they allow you to be compensated and rewarded for doing the exact same thing we do every day. A company that has no obligation to buy in order to get paid. Now think about that. Where in the world can you go where they're saying, okay, you just share what we have here with someone, they come in here and they purchase a product, and guess what, we're going to send you, we're going to compensate you for that. It doesn't happen, folks. But yet Shop Free Mart is that type of company that has an awesome compensation plan. No obligation to buy to get paid. No auto ship where you give them your credit card and they take your money out of your account every single month and send you the same old products every single month. Even if you try to stop it, I was with a company one time. It took us 7 months to stop them from doing pulling out the auto ship. And when you try to call a customer service, you always get a machine or you get the press numbers and no one actually comes to you. Send an email, they never return back to you. And it's just crazy. But what John Austin said is that I'm going to build a company of integrity. I'm building a company that's going to bring honor back to free enterprise. And we are not going to put a person in the position where they feel like they're obligated or they have to be on an auto ship. What I love about the company also is that when I go into my back office and one of my members that I introduced this to go and make a purchase, and I look at my back office and my compensation, my reward for doing that is there immediately. I mean immediately, real time. That's the way this company works. That's what they got going. Then we have the absolute best support system. I mean, they give us everything, and it's all free. The tools, the training calls, the materials, the flyers, business cards. What else would you need to start a business? Where can you go and start a business with nothing out of your pocket, with all the things you have to be successful? Only thing you got to do is get plugged in and get started. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the absolute best customer service department. I spoke about them earlier. I mean, you can literally make a call and speak to someone live. I mean, do I need to say anything else? Then there's the glue to this great company, this great train I'm talking about. And here it is. Unbelievable members, people like all of you on this call today. You have to know that you are special and you are part of something special. You are part of something that's going to be history in the making. And I say that because I see it happening. I wasn't here at the very, very beginning, but I was very close. I remember sharing with some friends the other day that my number was number 415. That was 2.5 years ago. And that grew to 800, and that grew to 1,600, then 16,000, then 30,000. And I think right now, just as time passed, we're over 35,000. But here's the thing. I see that growing to 70,000, 140,000, then 500,000, then 1 million, then 100 million. And then 1 billion members strong in Shop Free Mart. Can you see that? Because I can. And the reason I can see that is because John Austin saw it in his vision years ago, even before Shop Free Mart was even in his mind. He saw this company that he was a part of with over 1 billion people being a part of it. And I'm crazy enough just to buy into that vision that John has. So I want you to get on board and be a part of this wonderful history-making company. Get on this train. Get on this train.